How much would it cost for you to stick your tongue to a dog?
Being a man, an overweight man, has a bunch of issues. Number one, in the summer, I don't just have to worry about ball sweat, I have to worry about boob sweat.
Oh my God, the fanny pack's back.
His fanny pack rules the school.
This weekend at the beach, I seen a girl with the fanny pack and I was like, holy shiznit. There's a fanny pack. She's wearing a fanny pack. Now today, my son comes home with a freaking fanny pack. Do a little dance. Fanny pack. Fanny pack. Fanny pack. Rules the school. Rules the school. Okay.
Whoa. I don't know.
He was about to floss that fanny pack off.
He about flossed it off.
Oh my God. And I was sitting across from him.
But believe me, this was in a rough time of my life where I would have done anything for money. So just keep that in mind.
So my mom dared him to lick
a turd.
Bella's turd.
A little dog turd.
A little dog
it's a Maltese.
turd. A little teeny dog turd. So anyway, you know how the turd kind of goes to like the point like this? Anyway, it was a little point. And my mom was holding the turd with a paper towel and she went to do it and he was like, I'm holding it, I'm holding it, I'm holding it.
Yeah, I didn't want
and he
her to
held it
smash
and
it in my
I'm sitting directly across from him at the kitchen table at my parents' house and he was like, and he got $100.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't like a full, you know what I'm saying? It was just,
I just barely touched it to my tongue.
but he got $100. She whipped out $100 and gave it to him.
At that time, there's not much I wouldn't have done for $100.
You got to pay me a whole lot more than $100 for my tongue to stick on some
hell yeah, I need a worm for $100.
And it's also a good source of protein.
Sure.
How much? Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment.
How much would it cost
for you to
lick a turd?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Not like a full lick, just a dab.
Just a dab.
Just a quick dab. Let us know in the comments how much.
I'm talking about
how much it would take.
A dab.
I know some people that would do it for like $3.
Yeah, what's your price? Oh my God. Remember that one time we were I don't know, how old were we?
No.
This was probably like 20 years ago, maybe. Because I was in my early 20s.
Yeah, so I was probably 16 or so. Well, I found out that you could find carpenter bees and you could freeze them. And then they'd come back to life. So what I decided to do was freeze this bee and tie a string around it. So I could fly it like a kite.
It worked too.
It worked, but that bee got so pissed and it tried to attack me. So imagine me outside like, ah!
Silent but deadly.
Right before the camera was on, he ripped a hella fart like, wow! Sound like a Harley Davidson starting. Damn, that was a quick poop.
Yeah, he didn't take a
Yeah, and it was a loud one too.
Yeah, that was a quick old poop there.
Huge.
Huge turd?
Yup.
Yup.
Big. I'm talking like big.
Like a baby arm?
Did you just poop out a baby's leg?
Nah.
Damn, that's a big old turd.
The biggest turd I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I guess you ain't seen many of my turds then.
God.
Good Lord.
I can't take that.
Oh.
I'm talking about the turds that go all the way down in the hole and then they come back up and they break and fold back on one another and then break again and fold back. Look like you got a big ass Z in there. Many of my turds.
I got a story about Dustin when he was little.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
my mom had on these white Keds and she used to be a hairdresser and she was
getting ready them white
for
Keds
work.
was fresh.
Yeah, they were fresh, you know, they have nice and white. Anyway, she was fixing her hair and Dustin come in there and were you getting dressed?
I was naked. I think I was about to get in the shower.
Yeah, because he was a little kid.
Yeah, I was running around the house naked.
And
balls just swinging everywhere.
Anyway, he farted, and all of a sudden,
first I actually went to fart on them, and I pulled up my butt cheek to fart on them.
And a shark came out.
Yeah, poop flew out. Liquid poop.
Liquid, like right beside my mom's white head. And
it like splattered on the shoe.
Okay. Dustin just looked at it. Oh my God.
That was funny.
Dustin looked at it and he was like, did I do that?
Yeah, because I thought I just farted. I didn't know where the pile of liquid poop came from.
No, it came from him, all right.
Yeah, I sure did. I sharted, I had a naked shark.
A naked shark.
Stop laughing at me.
All right.
You ever heard of from under cheese? Well, what? Cheese from under my nuts. I'll tell you a funny story. One time, my sister had gotten in trouble.
Ooh.
And my mom...
Which never really happened.
Yeah, it was very rare. But anyway, my mom was trying to whoop her. And she was like a teenager. Well, Becky decides to take off running. And my mom was, dude, I was watching, dude. My mom was inches behind her. And just all of a sudden, she stopped. And my mom beat the crap out of her.
She did too.
But tell them what was going on through your mind. Because I always wondered why you just stopped.
Because I knew that well, first of all, I didn't realize she could run that fast. And number two, I knew that if I didn't stop, it was going to be way worse. Because
the more she was running, the madder she got?
Yeah, the more she was running, the madder she was getting. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to cut my losses.
Look at this.
Speaking of catchphrases,
Look at this. Look at this.
We know Landon's catchphrase.
Hey, look.
What is your catchphrase?
I don't know.
Do I have a catchphrase, something that I say all the time?
My catchphrase is more like, oh, I'm so depressed, I hate my life.
Actually, one thing that's funny that Dustin does, and because every time he comes over, you know, he taps on my door and then he just walks in or whatever, and he goes, hurrah!
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hurrah!
I do that every time I come over.
Every single time you come over here. Hurrah! And I say it back.
Yeah,
it's like our thing.
Yeah.
My grandma is going to be 81 this year.
Yeah.
And every time my grandma sees me, she says, hey, slut.
Yeah, an almost 81-year-old woman.
Every time. That's kind of like our thing. Well,
I'll throw a picture. You got a picture of Grandma, right?
Yeah, I got a picture.
I'll throw a picture of my grandma up here, just
she
so
looks
you can see.
So sweet, and you would never think that she would say something like that. But somebody, a friend of mine, had come up one day, and we were at my mom's house, and we were all sitting out on the porch, and my grandma opened up the door, and she said, hey, slut. And his eyeballs got like this big, and a few days later he stopped by and he was like, I can't believe your grandma called you that. Like, he didn't realize that was just kind of our thing.
Yeah, it's a joke. Because it's more funny.
This turned out so good.
Joke, and you go like this. Ah! Ah! Got him! Why don't you go over there and hand me some of them cake?
Oh my God, that was so...
Why don't you go over there and hand me some of them cupcake papers? Cupcake paper.
Hey, Mom, you want some water?
Oh my God.
Can you do that? Hey, that's a good, let me see this bottle. You ready?
Ready.
Oh! First try?
He said first try?
First try? Oh!
Yes!
You did! High five!
Guess what? First try? Ow! That landed on my foot, dude. What the was that?
It was Poppins.
Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me.
You should have seen her.
I didn't know what it was. I thought you broke something. Oh my Lord. That was good, dude. That was good. That scared the
Prank war. yours.
scared the shit out of me.
Prank.
Dude, I was probably like, that's what I did. You thought you like broke your leg. Because it sounded like a bone breaking really loud. Ka-snap.
No, I put a thing underneath here.
What, a bubble? Oh. And would you just step on them?
Yeah, I just
Huh,
stepped on
that
it.
was good, dude. That was a good joke. Got him.
I love that.
Don't tell me, tell them.
You want to know what Cloud 9 is?
Got him.
All right, we're wrapping this one up. We're not the type of people to beg you to subscribe, and we're definitely not the type of people to beg you to like it. But hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will
See you in the next
See you
one.
in the next one.
Bye.